Raise your hand if you've got your Patty certification. First.
This bout is skip.
One of the hottest tickets are. Here we go for round one. That left hook is blocked. Nice job by him to block that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He missed with that jab. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Throws the jab, but does not score. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. The straight right just misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight.
There's the bell for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Which fighter will say no mas? Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Defense failed them. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What caught sleep?
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And now going for the finish. An eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Disaster. Oh, wait a minute. What's the referee thinking right now? How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Nice counter shot. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Has to be careful for that receipt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Missing with the fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. And it looks like this fight will continue. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. They exchange punches. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Time for the 5th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruises. After so much abuse, you almost hope the referee stops it here, and he does. The fight is over.
I was getting a little anxious there. It's a career-ending fight.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and still undisputed champion, Unbreakable.
Raise your hand if you've got your Patty license. Well, then come on in. It's time to watch boxing at the Atlantis. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Up first is Unbreakable, and they will enjoy a reach advantage. First up,
This bout is scheduled.
what a pleasure it is to be. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. And that straight got him. How did he absorb that hook? That counter shot lands. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What's the referee thinking right now? Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Swing and a miss with the right hook. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Punch, counter punch. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A perfect counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Neither fighter willing to pull her right there. And we may see an early stoppage here. Much better game plan here.
Now they've got to... Wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. That uppercut misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, make...
Let's get it started in round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? And
the referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Well done with that counter shot. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Tried to score with the uppercut. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. Didn't wait long to... And it's okay to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what, pride's going to get you knocked out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time. There's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
So it's onward and upward after...
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new
First up we have
This bout.
lots of hot. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And a nice left hook. Insane action. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Brilliant hook there. Nice hook. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. What a round. Did you see that? Why weren't they more cautious? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. What's the referee thinking right now? And down goes Street Killer. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right now. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
And there's the bell to start round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. The defense failed them. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Caught him there with a left hook. And he just got caught with a big right. The corner's got the tower. They're going to throw it in. And Street Killer has been dropped. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Right on the button with that right hand. Now going for the finish. And Street Killer goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you... You could not have... Up first.
This bout,
We welcome you. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. How did he absorb that hook? Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do?
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice idea, and that hook lands. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skillful.
Whoa, Johnny. They're in trouble. And Street Killer has been dropped. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless... So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision.
And down goes Street Killer. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's... The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess... And there's the bell to start round two. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That right hook's already working well. Where was the defense? And Street Killer goes down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that. What? You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. First up. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or show. So here we go. Should be a good one. They exchange punches. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And he scores with the counter. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Stamina is off the charts. Good counter punch. Why weren't they covering up? Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Chance to make history. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. On to the second round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
So much firepower here. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. And down goes Rockstar. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. What a huge momentum swing that's. There's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And we may see a stoppage here. get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Beautiful counter punch. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. And we may see an early stoppage here. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to... There's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Good counter punching. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Why weren't they more cautious? And Rockstar gets dropped. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
So time to go celebrate.